The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. First and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down and 9. Throwing, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to Downs. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Out of shotgun, Richardson. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now a run on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Richardson going to look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Colts about to kick this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On play action, Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
On 4th down, Stroud. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
2nd and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Texans move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Colts 14. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here. The third quarter underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Now Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try to run. To the pylon, he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indy. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Colts move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards. He'll try the right side this time. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll send him over to the left. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. to the left side and taken in by down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, Richardson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Marked down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. In motion comes Andrews. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. It's first down, and they'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. Whoa! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to get back within a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
They'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 6 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. They'll run here. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to grab a late lead. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. First and 10. Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. This is 1st and 10. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This one he's got to have. His kick is good. He got it. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for down. So it's a